Hello guys, so today in part 2 of our HTML practice, we're going to be linking internal web pages, we're going to be linking external web pages, and I'm going to show you how to do it, how to add some content to your web page. So let us begin. So as you are aware about some of the basic HTML tags that are actually introduced in the first video, so let us begin. So we usually know that we start with our doc.html. This declaration should always be our first line of code, because this let our browser know the version of HTML to expect. So this should be our first. So we say doc tag, and HTML next, ML, and closes. And the next one is HTML, because this will contain all of our HTML code. The HTML tag, HTML. And next is our header tag. This, within the header tag, we can have our title and other components. So for now, we'll just add a title to this. Okay, and close it. And we close it and add a title. So we say title. So in our title, we can place the title that will appear in the tab of our browser. So I will say Lawrence. Okay, so next we're going to be linking web pages, and as I stated, so we open our body. This is the content of our web page. So open our body tag, and we say body. So we use our navigation tag, V. We open. So as you can see, in some web pages you see contact at the top of the web page. You see contact, you see about, you see news, you see career at the top of the web page. So this is how it is done. So in order to do that, we use our anchor element, our anchor tab. This is used to link internal pages or external pages. So we use this in order to link internal or external pages. So this is the anchor element. We say A, and we use this property href equal, and yes, then we say dot slash. If you want your web page to have contact, you say contact, or let's say about, since we are discussing Lawrence now, so it will be about. So we are building a website for Lawrence, about dot HTML, ML, and we'll close this with this, yes, and we say about. So this is how it is done. So we say about, about Lawrence. Then we close with the next anchored element slash A gap. So maybe Lawrence would love to display his contact, so we'll also say this and follow the same procedure. So let's just copy and paste this and change some components. So we'll follow similar procedures. So we have okay, so let's say contact, and here we say contact. Good. Okay, so if Lawrence would love to discuss maybe something about his projects and other stuff, so we include project. So we say equal, okay, dot. Similar procedure, so we just copy and paste this and change few things. So we say project, and here we also change this by saying project. Lawrence would love to share some news about himself, so let's say news. Okay, and paste this also. So we change this to news, so we say news. Good. So after this, we can now close our navigation tag and a V, and don't forget slash. Good. Okay guys, so just for the sake of understanding the basis of HTML, that is why I'm trying to follow such format. But if you get advanced skills, if you have advanced skills, you can do or manipulate your page by using many techniques or ways. So for now, we're gonna add a heading to our page since we are discussing Mr. Lawrence Joshua Flomo. So we say H1, which is the heading component. Don't forget. Okay, 1. Okay, so we say Lawrence Joshua Flomo. Okay, so we close our heading always, and as I stated, we're going to be linking internal and external web pages. So the next thing we're going to do now is to create a list that will link each of the logical pieces we're going to separate our web page into. Okay, so let's move. So how we're going to do this? We firstly open our navigation, so we say nav, and I want to create an order list. So in order to do that, you use the order list component, ul, close it, and in order to create a list, use the li plus the anchor element, and don't forget to use href, which is equal to this. So we say introduction, since we'll be talking about Lawrence, he need to introduce himself on his website. So we say Lawrence, and then we close this and we write introduction. Okay, then we close our anchor element, and we also close our list element. Okay, so to be fast, I'll copy and paste this. Okay, so the next one, I will say, since he introduced himself, we say history of Lawrence. So we say history, then we change this also, saying history. Okay, so I also copy and paste this in order to be fast. The next one we can say talents. You can name it whatever you want to. The most important thing is understanding how to do it. Okay, so next we close our other list. And we close our navigation. Yep, perfect. So now guys, it's time for us to divide our web page into logical pieces or components and linking them. So let us move. So now in order to do that, we use our div component that I introduced in video 1. And in order to link the first portion of our web page, what we need to do, we need to add another feature that is called the ID in order for linking purposes. So we say okay. In order to link now, we write introduction, and yes, so we are linking this with the first portion on our other list. So if we click on introduction, this will lead us directly to the first portion of our web page. That is what I'm trying to do. Okay, so now we can now start writing something about Lawrence. So let me open another heading, say H2, alright, basic information about Lawrence. Joshua Flomo. Good. So we say H2. Yeah. Okay. So now the next thing is to write a paragraph or something about Lawrence. So in order to do that, we use our paragraph component. Alright. This is Lawrence is a Liberian that born in Painesville City. So let's say Painesville City. Liberia. Okay. So now this is just a gist about Lawrence. So in order to get more information about Lawrence, now we're going to come in with the external linkage that I was talking about. So in order to do that, I will create something that if you click on, it will lead you to another page that will give you more information about Lawrence. So in order to do that, this is what we're going to do. We use our anchor element. So we use our anchor element A, and we use our href element, and we say it's equal to, then we copy and paste the link that we want our page to direct to get directed to. So this is something about Lawrence. This is a link to my Facebook profile. So if you click on this, then it will lead you to my Facebook profile to give you more information about who Lawrence is. Now, so we place another, and now we say it with another one target blank. This is used in order to open in another new page, another new tab. So we say equals. So we say underscore blank. Blank. And yes, we are good to go. And now we close this and we say more information about Lawrence. So the more information about Lawrence, and we close this. Yeah. Okay guys, so we are done with the first portion about Lawrence. So in order to complete this, we close our DRV component and we can start another logical component of our web page. So we say DRV, we close it, and yeah, now we open another one. Now we're going to be talking about history about Lawrence. So we use the same ID also, ID, and we give it with respect to what is here. So we say history. Should be very careful in doing this. We say history. Okay. History. Okay, perfect. So now we're gonna give a heading for Mr. Lawrence. For Mr. Lawrence, so we say we can like give it history if we want. Let's say basic history of Lawrence J. Flomo. Okay, so we close this. Okay, now we can use our paragraph. We say Lawrence has been involved in the aspect. I'm just writing random stuff. The aspect of cultural diversity, relative to improving the knowledge and skills, improving the knowledge and skills of high school students. With respect to education, high school student using education as a medium. Okay, we have a little history about him now, so we close our paragraph. And yeah, so I also want to include an image of Lawrence doing something with the kids, all the high school students. So in order to do that, we use this property img for image adding. We say src, and we can paste the address of the image or the link of the image that you want to add. So we paste this. So we paste this. Okay, great. So we paste this. That is the link of the image that we want to include for people to see. Okay, and then we close our image by doing that. And also, what next we need to do, we can close our component, our DRV component, and move up to the next one. Okay, good. So we are done with two sessions, the introduction and the history section. Now in the next session we're going to be addressing now is the talent, and we're going to see how we're going to use all of these properties that we have included in making our web page to function. Okay, so now we are trying to move to the last portion of our web page, the talents. But before I move to the last portion of our web page, I would love to change some of the images because I want to use images that are related to the subject matter. So let me change some of the links of the images. Okay, let me change this one. Okay, and use this. And I'll also love to add additional image, so I'll copy and paste this. Okay, and also change this one, and also replace this one with this, and don't forget to add this at the back of the images. Okay, and yes, perfect. Okay, now let's move to talent. So we open another div id and we say equals, and we take exactly what is here and we paste it here. Oh no, sorry, take exactly what is there and we paste it here. Okay, yep. So, and we close our div now. Now we can create maybe a heading for this saying h4, and yes, another heading h4, close this. So it's a Lawrence Joshua Flomo talents, or just a Lawrence Flomo talents. Okay, perfect. Now we can use our paragraph and write something. Lawrence has shown his talents. Let's say Lawrence has shown talents in the following areas. Okay. Leadership, adaptability, creativity, communication, communication, and okay, let's just stop here for now. Okay, we say communication, so we say and communication. Okay, perfect. So now we close our paragraph. And yes, we are good to go. And also we close div, our company, and also we close our body because now I'm concluding, and also we close HTML. Yes. So it's time to save. So we save as. So we can give it a name. Let's say law. Don't forget to save it as HTML. .html. So I want to save this on my desktop. And yes, perfect. Okay, it's time for us to try our web page and see how it will work. So now this is what I saved. So I'll open this, and you can see we have our page about Lawrence, contact, project, news at the heading, Lawrence J. Floma at the heading, and we have our other list and basic information about Lawrence. If you scroll down, you see this, all the information we inserted. The reason you see our page is very clear, it's just writing photos, is because we are just using HTML. In further videos, I will teach also how to use CSS along with HTML to have background designs and how to arrange your web page properly. For now, I just want to teach the basics. So as I stated, to link internal web pages, if you click introduction, you come directly to introduction, and if you go back up and click history, bring you directly to history. If you go and click talents, directly to talents, and if you want to click for more information, this will lead you directly to my Facebook profile. Yes. So with respect to these guys, I will also have an additional video to teach how we can make these guys clickable. So this is it, guys.